What's going on, Cancer? And welcome to the Chariot Friends. Justin here, and I hope you're feeling fantastic today. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just phenomenal, Cancer, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy how yourself has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. So, the purpose of this channel, for those of you who have Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever, Cancer, this one's for you. I think my mom has her Venus in Cancer. And I do tarot card spreads based on our ruler here, the go moon. And I'll talk about what sign she's in, what phase she's in, and when she's going void of course, just all of those lunar shenanigans. Or maybe it's Taurus. It might actually be Taurus. Nature, her problem. Kidding, Cancer. And that's what happens when I go off script. Oh, and just so you're all aware, wow, Cancer, it's like a small brain fart. This is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you. Leave all the insider shenanigans with me. Never force reading on the situation, and everything will be dope, Cancer. Now, let's jump into it. Cancer, your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Cancer. And Cancer, happy Venus Day. It's Friday. Venus is in Libra. Libra's here. Venus is here. Just great energy all around here. Oh, well, in Cancer, I just spoiled it a little bit, but the moon's in Libra. But with the moon being in Libra, Cancer, this is a great energy for... Ooh, I like that, Cancer. Hold on, we'll get to that in a second. But this is a great energy for relationships, whether this be with romantic relationships, friend relationships, family relationships, business ones. Really great energies for bringing harmony to those, Cancer. And really great too, especially for like business, really great for networking, Cancer, because you may even notice too with Libra energy, you might find yourself a little more charming, a little more just like Libra definitely has a way with words that is sophisticated in a way, very polished. So, use that to your advantage there, Cancer. And you may notice too, Cancer, though, that you might be feeling a little indecisive just because, Libra always wants to have a balance, have it where everything is balanced. And if they can't find a balanced approach, then they just won't do anything. So it's just something to be mindful of too there, Cancer. But you may just even find yourself wanting to bring more beauty and more aesthetics, to your environment. Because Libra is being Venus ruled. They are very much about beauty and art and harmony. So, this could be a great energy for kind of maybe doing some rearranging, maybe playing around with maybe your space or however that's looking, Cancer. But also, Cancer, we're still in that balsamic moon or the waning crescent phase. And with this is about just assessing your values, kind of shining inward, doing some rest, relaxation, and just some recuperating, Cancer. Because it's a lot, going through these lunar cycles here. We're almost at the new one here. We'll be at what there next week on, I want to say on Tuesday. So when the new one starts. So this is a great energy to reconnect with yourself, do some self-care, some meditation, some deep breathing. The moon is going to be still void, of course. So I mean, just find some time, Cancer, to get into that hermit energy. And then last couple things, Cancer, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for these situations, and then the decks that I'm working with. I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that I like watching, Cancer, so definitely check them out. Very intuitive group. I think you would enjoy them. Now let's go ahead and get into this general energy of the day, because I like this, Cancer, a little fire energy for the mix. Wrap up your Friday, because you got the Sun card here, which is a card of shine. So I like that, Cancer. And this is a card of light, passion, illumination, motivation, and don't dim. And I like this. I feel that this energy is really asking you to, one, to just shine bright, Cancer, to really be your authentic self and allow, and not to allow because that's something too, even thinking about Libra energy, because the sun is technically in fall in Libra where the energy starts to weaken, and Libra, in order to keep balance and harmony with relationships, will sacrifice some of themselves in order to keep that harmony. So I feel like that this is something where making sure that we're not limiting ourselves as far as like our what you're passionate about, going to pursue your stuff, letting that inner light shine, and just being your authentic self. But I also feel like Cancer, what does I like with that motivation, because what does make you beam? What really brings you, what lights your fire, what gets you where you're just like, I'm just like how this light is appearing around her. What would get you to where you're just radiant, Cancer? And I even feel like this sunshine here is asking you to go towards that. It's kind of giving me like a Queen of Wands energy where she is, in the traditional or like the Rider White deck, she has sunflowers planted around her, and sunflowers are always pointed towards the sun, and that's wherever the sun is, that's where the Queen of Wands is going, and that's where I feel like this is finding that motivation and not allowing that light to dim as well. Just keep pursuing those things that just light up your world, Cancer, and then in turn, as your energy starts to beam, others will start to pick up on that radiance and want to resonate as well. That's really how I feel when I explain to Leo sometimes about their energy. That's kind of how theirs works as well. But let's get some tarot on this, Cancer, and get some details. Thank you. Alright, Cancer, let's see what's going on here. Interesting. Yeah, the Six of Wands has been following us around quite a bit here, Cancer. So you have the Six of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Hanged Man upright. And then you have the Lovers in reverse here, Cancer. And you feel with the Six of Wands being here, Cancer, that this energy, I feel, is asking you to pay attention to those who do lift your light up, who are there to motivate you towards your passions. And keep in mind with this energy where I'm saying like they'll motivate you, even when it sounds like when they're giving advice or giving critiques, they're offering like different, let's say you want to become a horseback rider, just for example, and they're just like, oh, that's interesting, Cancer, so how are you going to go about that? Do you know any have you looked up any sort of stables around, or like, I just happen to know someone who happens to work at X or this, if are they doing this energy where it's just like, oh, Cancer, that's silly, why would you want to do that? That's not going to make any money, that's not going to do this, it's not going to do that. We want to be mindful of that energy. But I do feel like that's one thing that's really kind of coming through here with the Six of Wands. But even with the Four of Cups here, I feel that there might even be for somewhere this bored type of energy, or this unmotivated even type of things. It's like we're kind of staying in this, not choosing to be bored, but maybe we're not sure what really does ignite us in a sense. Or if we do, it's just like we may not be sure how to go about doing this thing. We may be afraid that we may have to sacrifice too much in order to get this. And that's an interesting energy to come through there, Cancer, if that's something that's resonating, because I feel that, because it's like maybe we feel that we don't have enough time in the day, possibly. And if that's the case, Cancer, I feel like take a moment and sit down and really, kind of sit down and kind of analyze your day. What is that kind of looking like? Do we really not have any moments to pursue things that really raise our vibrations to the roof there, Cancer? Because this feels like with the Lovers, it's like for some. You know, maybe choosing not to do this thing just because of lack of motivation, or this, or maybe we've even gotten to this sort of like, almost like a, because the Four of Cups can even be like a jaded or kind of an apathetic type of energy. And maybe we've gotten to this place where, yeah, just like we may not care, or that we've just like, when we pursue something, like there's always something that seems to get in the way. But, and I feel like with those who, if you feel like you don't have enough time to pursue your passions, let's say, and this is just even something, Cancer, maybe just like as a hobby, and you know, maybe you like drawing, and you know, maybe take about 5-10 minutes a day, or even, I mean, if you got, because Cancer, you can find 5 or 10 minutes. I mean, you probably find 30 minutes, but I feel that's to really get some good artwork in. But that's just one example. You know, I feel like there's, and then ask yourself, what would we really be sacrificing for this time, and then just pay to give it a lunar cycle. Cancel Cancer, as far as don't cancel that, Cancer. But give it this, maybe this next lunar cycle, to start incorporating some things that passion, bring a little light into your life, and see how that just changes your vibrations, get you seeing things from a different perspective, and making more time, because this lover's energy is giving me more of just like, we're not making moments to pursue the things that we're loving. You know, just like we're making, and I do get that life happens, Cancer, and we have a lot on our plate, but it's just like, even like, because there has to be a moment of downtime somewhere. So just something I feel like to think about there with this like this lovers being in reverse, and how that can even keep us disconnected from, because the lovers for me can be like your higher self kind of winking at you, but when it's in reverse, it's higher self just like, hey, when's the last time you felt good, Cancer? When was the last time you were just through the clouds and just beaming there? So just something to think about there, Cancer. I even feel like with this Two of Wands, it even, because this is Aries' hottest card. Two of Wands is Mars and Aries, and I really feel like that would get you, even bring this like this invigorating energy as well there, Cancer. And who knows, maybe this passion here, you know, Cancer, because the Six of Wands can also be a card of fame, but can, you know, maybe can get you to this place of where people like are recognizing your talents. Maybe you can sell some artwork on the side, if that's, if you so choose, or however that's looking, Cancer. And I'm speaking of all this artwork, you know, Venus is in Libra right now. I mean, and you know, you got a moon in Libra. It's very creative energy there, Cancer. But let's you know, we're a creative sign. But let's get some more on this. Oh, everything's just falling. Hold on, Cancer. Interesting. Capricorn. You got devils here, Cancer. Thank you. Alright, Cancer. Awful lot of heat here, too. Well, a little bit of heat. So you have the Five of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Devil upright. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords in reverse. And I feel with this King of Swords here, because, you know, the Lovers is Gemini energy. The King of Swords for me is Gemini energy. And I feel with this that, you know, especially when I'm talking with like Gemini, or even people with like Gemini placements, there is a need, I feel, to make sure that the mind is being stimulated, whether this be in learning something new, being curious, and things like that. And that's where I feel like that it's like we haven't been exercising our mind like we could, Cancer, really kind of pursuing these, whatever these passions are, this hobbies. Maybe you like working with cars, maybe you like doing like science projects, maybe you like working with numbers, doing some whatever your passion is, Cancer, is your life and I'm with it. But I feel when we make more time for this stuff, Cancer, it kind of eases the burden of life, because it's not just all about just working and doing the things and, coming back, and it's, I feel like if you just, and I feel like it too, Cancer, just kind of helps break up the monotony of the journey as well. And I feel like it keeps you too, Cancer, because sometimes when we're not pursuing this passions, the Four of Cups can get to this type of bored type of energy, unmotivated, and then we can get into some trickiness. Because what is that? What's that saying? Something with the um, something about idle hands. The full quote is escaping me right now, Cancer. But I feel too, Cancer, when you start pursuing these energies as well, because the Five of Wands can be a card of conflict. Getting in those energies, being in that light and that motivated energy helps you illuminate some solutions for the day-to-day conflicts that come your way. They help you see things from a different perspective, hanged man energy, and you can go about stuff a different way. And I feel that with this Knight of Pentacles, with him being in reverse, because the Knight of Pentacles is considered the slowest knight of the knights, but I do feel that we've been, with him being in reverse, is like maybe we've been just sort of like rushing, or just like that. You know how you can get in those energies, Cancer, where, or have you ever been in that energy where it's just like that each day just sort of blends together, and there's nothing there that we're even like looking forward to. And I feel like that there's a need to kind of slow down and really be present in with yeah, just be present in this journey more. And I feel like that but I even kind of feel for some, and that's interesting too, because maybe we've even been just kind of looking at the devil and the Five of Wands. It, even with the King of Swords here, it's like this combination is giving me that maybe for some there's some type of energy that may even be kind of oppressing. Ooh, throw this king. Oh, okay, hold on, Cancer. Now it's taking on a different flavor, because it seems like something may be kind of oppressing you a little bit, and something that's like dimming your light. Maybe there it's a job that we don't like. You get up and you're just like, oh, I gotta do this again. Or maybe there's just something here, just like it's like something that keeps throwing problems in your way in order for you to keep you from taking these moments out to shine and to do more things here, Cancer. So get some eyes on that if that's something that's resonating with you. Pay attention to what things may be lowering your vibration. This might even be when I was talking about the people who may be lifting you up. Pay attention to that as well there. And because it feels like that even for some there's like we may not be in an environment that is promoting this uniqueness of you. And where I get, for example, if this is like a company, I do get that we have to have, the professional and this thing and that, but we're not robots. It's, we all have different emotions and passions and feelings, and so just something to even pay attention to there, Cancer, and see if there's something that may be trying to dim that light. Because even when you think about the sun in astrology, that represents who you are, is who you identify as. And if we're not able to express that, Cancer, then what can we do? That weakens the rest of the chart, because the sun is what gives our chart that energy. It's the life force. So that's something to pay attention to there, Cancer. All right, now let's get some advice from Venus. Oh, Ooh, Cancer. Hold on. Because it's about that time. More. Wow, Cancer. Hold on. Let's see. So, Cancer, you have the Nine of Wands, the Moon, the lovely Queen of Cups, and upright, and then you have the Ace of Swords and the Chariot in reverse here, Cancer. And as I wanted to be more excited with this, but we're in reverse, Cancer. Let's switch back over because I feel the Chariot's been popping up in reverse quite a bit here. And Cancer, if there have been some bumps in the road, maybe there have been something where with this Moon card, because this can be a card of deception, a card of trickery, and the moon reflects the sun's light. And I feel like for some, maybe we've been told that and this may even be like a past thing, Cancer. Maybe the idea with this Ace of Swords here, there's been this idea that has been planted that that we're not allowed to shine bright or have to, or maybe we feel guilty for shining bright out of fear of maybe outshining others, even in a sense. But that's an interesting energy there, Cancer. An interesting thought. And I feel and if that's something that's resonating with you, Cancer, I feel like with the Queen of Cups here, that's an energy to heal from, because you're allowed to shine, Cancer. You're allowed to beam bright. We all have that inner light, that star energy that's meant to shine bright. And after the moon is the sun, Cancer. But I feel there is this energy of it's like we're needing to find our inner strength here with the Nine of Wands, and to persevere through any challenges that may come your way that may try to diminish that light, and change the idea with this Ace of Swords that you're not able to pursue your passions, that you're not able to shine bright, because then that does diminish your motivation. And then it gets to this point, it's just like, what are we doing on this Chariot? You just energy gets stagnant. And that might be something where there's some work that might need to be done. Could be like a self-esteem thing. But Cancer, I love that you popped up on this is a lovely thought to go into the weekend, Cancer. Find the things that really help you. What are you passionate about? What would help you shine bright, and just really get you in just a really great energy. Because I feel that when you are in that energy, Cancer, and the Chariot starts moving, then again that inspires others as well to start moving, to start moving, and gets them pursuing their passions. Like, oh, if Cancers can do it, why can't I do it? And then that just this ripple effect happens, and it's just beautiful, Cancer. So I like that, Cancer. I think I'm gonna leave that there. Nice little energy to end on a Venus day. So if anything resonated with you, Cancer, if you like that, give it a thumbs up. And share this, Cancer, because I feel like this is one where, I feel like we all need to find that inner light and find that passion, let it shine through, and just be our authentic selves. And yeah, just not to let that light dim. And then subscribe there, Chariot. Hit that bell button to get notified on all these videos each day. And then last little bit, Cancer, for your readings, check your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus placements. Check your chart there, Cancer. You may learn a little something about yourself there. And then come on over to my other channel, Alchemist 8. I do weekly videos, monthly ones, yearly ones. I'm about to start the monthly ones. Leo's will be coming out on Sunday, and yours will be coming out. Because, Cancer, I don't do weekly ones over there for you. I just do the monthly and the yearly ones for you. So yours will be coming out on Moon Day. So be looking out for your monthly ones and all that housekeeping. And I'm gonna, Cancer, I'm gonna start including the link for the monthly ones too, just so that you have them in there. And every time I do a monthly or a yearly one, so. Yeah, I'm going to do that, Cancer. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here, so I can get you out of here, Cancer, and I like that. Well, at least I will once we get out of our heads there, Cancer, because you got the Eight of Swords here. And the Eight of Swords can be like this energy of being trapped in our heads, not feeling that we're allowed to shine. Usually there's this girl or this figure that's blindfolded, tied up, swords all around her. She feels like she can't move. But, this Eight of Swords, it's sometimes we can even just create this own prison ourselves, Cancer, just dim our own light. And, it's just like, what can we do to get out of this cage that either we've built for ourselves or maybe even what others have built for us, Cancer, and allow that light to shine through. So it's something to meditate on. We got a whole void of course here, and Moon, I think she's, what I'd say, until like 3 a.m. on Saturday. So just something to think about there, Cancer. But let's get your oracle card here so I can get you out of here. And I'm excited, Cancer, with this new lunar phase. I'm going to be bringing in another oracle deck here. And I think, I might even have another tarot deck for you, Cancer. We'll see about that. Maybe I'm going to slowly bust those out since I don't change these, since we use these same decks for the lunar cycles. So, hold on, Cancer. Let's see. Cool. Nice, Cancer. We get 2 of them. Love that. Nice, Cancer. Oh, and I really love this. So you have the Lavender card, which is the Weaver card, and it's ruled by Mercury. And then you have the Poppy card here. Let me show you. Lavender card. I love lavender. And then you have the Poppy card, which is the card of dreams. And this is ruled by Neptune and by Saturn, which both of them are in Pisces. And I love this too because I feel this energy is literally telling you, Cancer, to weave your dreams to life, to incorporate those dreams into your everyday, and so that your energy can shine through, so that you can shine bright and allow that inner you to shine and illuminate there. And And that's beautiful, Cancer. I feel like too, just even thinking with this how there's this spider web over here. I'm not sure how well you can see that. It's not getting caught up in anyone else's web there, Cancer, and letting them weave your dreams or tell you what you should dream or what you should feel or what you should be or how you should act or anything like that. It's about, I feel like this combination of energy is just pure expression and just allowing that light to just shine bright there, Cancer. I'm with that. That's a lovely way to wrap up a Venus day. So, but you stay safe out there, Cancer, and shine bright. And people may not, at first maybe people may not resonate with it, but you'll find your soul tribe that does, and they'll lift you up, and you'll lift them up, and it'll just be a whole beautiful thing. You'll attract more energies, and it'll be fantastic. You keep eyes on the moon. I know she's getting down to a sliver, but maybe meditate. We're getting ready. In Cancer, get ready to get some water. Get ready to set some water out for that new moon energy. Great energy for manifestation. I know we got still a few more days, but get prepped, Cancer, and I will catch you on the next one, Monday.